What made this boss so unique is that it's vastly different from any boss in base Minecraft, and is an enemy from a spin-off Minecraft series that still has a following, wanting more from the game even if reviews were mixed. The Witherstorm is a monstrous beast. You won't just die, you'll cower in fear, running underground or in your house thinking you're safe if it can't see you. The problem is that it knows your general location at all times. You can't escape it, and even if you do, it'll tear through the world, killing and merging with any block in its vicinity till you are found.
No, put me down, please. You son of a bitch. Put me down.
Even if you aren't grabbed by the massive tractor beams, you will still get wither sickness and the various hell spawns that come from the storm's existence. It is the perfect world boss. The ability to see its progression and tearing your world apart while using that same resource to progress its own Witherstorm's stages. It's just a sight to see. To get this mod, it is very simple. Download CurseForge, which is a mod downloader. Create a folder for 1.19.4 and search the mod up after clicking add more content. Install it, then boom, big scary thing has been added. Oh, and if you want to find it in your world and you didn't spawn on it, it's always at 000, which is the center of your world. I suggest only having one spawn unless your PC is like God, because the amount of particles and entities that exist just from the storm itself puts a tremendous strain on your computer. But damn, I won't lie, this looks so epic. You have sealed the fate of your Minecraft world, because you will have a short time in getting away and set up as the storm charges up before being let free, killing anything. Phases 1 through 5 allows you to still distract it with rockets and fireworks and or mobs, or its own dumb curiosity. After that, well, you better just pray that, because it'll track you to the ends of your world. Say goodbye to your home, pets, and life as the tractor beams of despair rip through your world as it searches for you and only you, while growing itself larger and stronger by the second. The only real way to escape is to leave the overworld forever, or, you know, try to at least, cause it won't work all the time. Kill symbiotes that spawn in phase 5 and up, dropping the command book item that can be turned into any command block tool, and any tier level by using the smithing table. Why would you even use a wooden command tool at all is beyond me. Craft super TNT using a command book and 4 TNT with gunpowder, then surround that with blaze powder and 4 more gunpowder in the corners to create the Fbomb, and that is for the storm to implode on itself. But yeah, right, of course, it isn't over yet. The real way is to wait for the very last phase so that a hole can form in its massive head for you to throw a pearl in and explore the new dungeon. Inside of its head is a dungeon now, with new blocks, dungeon loot, and the command block room. I mean, just listen to this amazing atmosphere in the dungeon. You must attack the command block with a command tool a couple of times as the storm tries to stop you before you inevitably win or horribly lose. The storm has been updated since the last time I've messed around with it. What are the changes, and what do these changes make it tougher than before? Now, the more interesting change that happened was they gave the Witherstorm Star a real use. Grab yourself 9 blocks of every ore type except copper. Kill copper. 1 emerald, iron, lapis, diamond, and redstone with 4 gold bars, and 25 tainted sand, 14 tainted flesh, 4 wither stars you have just lying around, of course, and finally the wither star itself, which, to get the Witherstorm Star, you have to kill the Witherstorm. Yeah! With the sand, smelt it into glass and place the glass around the grid, leaving the bottom row empty. That is where you will place the 2 flesh blocks on either side and the storm star in the center with the amulet on the bottom, creating the withered beacon. Now with the rest of your blocks, you just replace the bottom with flesh and the center with wither stars, and you have created yourself wither support beacons. Yay! Clap for yourself. What you would do with the ore blocks is pretty much make the amulet design but on the ground, putting the lapis blocks in the center with all the other blocks one spaced away from the center lapis blocks on the ground as well, making the amulet's design. You place aggressively the withered beacon on the center platform on the lapis, and of course the supporting beacons on every other platform around it. And boom, there's a really expensive but cool way to get buffs you'd get from any normal beacon, with one added benefit, I guess you could say. You know, other than it looking really freaking cool, but are you too rich feeling way too good about yourself, and hate the world you literally just saved? Well, collect the Wither Skulls and throw them at the beacon, and watch all of your hard, expensive work fucking die as you resummon the Witherstorm. Yeah, you're re-summoning. You just stopped. Come on now. The sound creeps me out a bit, but goodbye world! Story mode has 2 seasons with a possible 3rd coming out, but unsure since Telltale Games went bankrupt. Apparently though, there are signs that they are coming back from bankruptcy, and a change.org petition was made to sign for a season 3. Minecraft Story Mode is a Telltale series that came out following a journey of you, being Jesse, with a group of your friends originally embarking on a journey to find the old cast of the Order of the Stone, the ones who were destined as the Dragon Slayers to take on and defeat this powerful storm. The warrior Gabriel was found along your journey, and you confront a man named Ivor. After the confrontation, Ivor summons the Witherstorm using a secret command block, with the idea of using it as a way to make people fear him. Unknowingly to him, he didn't know the potion made to stop the storm was pretty much obsolete and useless, as it was advancing way too fast even by his knowledge. Ivor, one of the original members of the Stone, ran off and is presumed evil still. Little do we know there was a reason all of this happened in the first place. If you somehow managed to make it this far, consider subscribing! Want a specific game idea or content question? Then by all means comment down that below. Now, get back to listening to the Witherstorm lore and count how many times you could say Witherstorm without being driven mad. Witherstorm, 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 Witherstorm. What is the Witherstorm first of all? Well, the storm is just a normal wither, but instead of a soul sand like normal, it's a command block, causing it to gain serious power and intelligence. Not only that, but the command block is like a universal super weapon, used to eradicate any existence, change matter itself, and create anything with the right prompts. How does this command block even exist? I mean, having such an item ever exist for anyone to take and use is utterly insane. The damn thing is immune to all damage and explosives, including the Formidable, with its only real weakness being the creation of the command book. Now, the reason this was all put together in the first place is all thanks to arguably my favorite character of the series, Ivor. To know why he made the storm, we need to take a step back and peek at the memories of this man and what made him crack to pull this ultimate move. The Order of the Stone, the greatest builders in the world, their own master of skills. Gabriel the warrior, Ellegaard the redstone engineer, Magnus the rogue, and Soren the architect, who turns a little stir-crazy, wanting to know about the Enderman and,
of song. Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit she
yeah, that. Finally, wait, they don't talk about Ivor in this. Actually, he is fully removed from the cast altogether. Strange, these 4 heroes went to the end to face off and slay the Ender Dragon, with Gabriel taking the credit as the one who slayed the beast. This all seems interesting and all, but then why did Ivor leave at all? Why isn't he showcased? The clip shows this is after the dragon fight, not before it. Well, of course, not everything is how it seems. After finding Soren and dealing with his, shenanigans, we could say, Jesse, or you, finally told Soren to tell you what really happened during the dragon fight, that it could be the key to figuring this whole mess out. The story he made him look like he did most of the work, naming off everyone in the team besides Ivor again, and saying Gabriel just dealt the final blow, taking the credit.
We'd spent weeks preparing for our greatest battle ever. But even so, the Ender Dragon was stronger than even I had imagined, and that the crystals had to be destroyed. I hit the first with a perfectly placed arrow.
All of this time with Soren was the search for the enchanted book, but that search is now over. But after being found, what stood before the two was the crystals of the end, which in the story should have been destroyed. They got rid of the dragon, but never once fought it. In fact, they used the command block to defeat the Ender Dragon, an action that gives the same feeling as using Avada Kedavra in Harry Potter, with everyone agreeing to keep hush-hush about it and to stay seen as heroes, living in a lie.
Did you do to it?
We didn't do anything. We used that damned command block.
You used the command block to defeat the Ender Dragon?
Ender Dragon out of existence. securing our status as legends forever.
Although Ivor agreed, he didn't exactly go along with their plan, and so he left. The creation of the Witherstorm was to teach the Order a lesson, and the world a lesson about their lies. Though, of course, Ivor never planned to lose control of it, spawning the world-ending storm as we know it today. The command block's only weakness is the enchanted book Ivor kept locked away, which has now been found and weaponized, and as said best by Ivor himself,
How ironic that the best thing the command block gave us was the very means to destroy it.
Spare us the poetry, it's not your strong suit.
in the story, the first attempt to kill it is to use the Fbomb, or Fbomb for short, send the damn thing in its face and blow it to literal bits, which ultimately fails as even a bomb made for stopping the storm specifically wasn't enough. So the second option was born, and the real one is to create a command block sword to slash at the command block in its head, which in the mod shows up on its final stage, and only then can you defeat the Witherstorm. Though not all victories come out perfectly, as we all know lives were lost during the harsh battle, with the only one you all care about being Ruben perishing after being the best damn pig anyone could ask for.
Ruben! Hold on, buddy! Ruben! No! Ah! Ruben!
Oh no.
Ruben. Are you okay, buddy? Come on, Ruben, say something. I need you, boy.
Although I can't lie, it is a bit funny he just turns into a pork chop, like come on, that kinda ruins the moment. The storm's terror has finally truly ended, and thus a new adventure would begin for them as they turn into the new and better Order of the Stone. Now, with how popular the Witherstorm is now, that means there is an absurd abundance of storm-related content. Too much where even I wonder if it is all that interesting seeing the Witherstorm just in a different dimension, or a 100-day Witherstorm for the 10th time. No matter how strange the idea is, as long as it says Witherstorm, then you know it'll get views, baby! If you want to see my first video on the storm, then check out that video. Or if you want something a bit more different and new, watch my latest video as we fly through space going into massive battles in what is practically a suicide mission.